train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capping space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Oh my goodness. Let me try that again, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. I had the mic muted and didn't realize it. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're here today to watch on our own devices. We're doing a live watch party. You guys will be watching on your devices. And during the intermission, the commercial breaks, we'll be chatting it up. And we'll also be chatting it up in the chat, of course. So I want to welcome you into the live watch party for Kirk and his lovely wife, Tammy Franklin, the one, which features Bryn from Ready to Love and beautiful Ashley, who are two single bachelors, a bachelor and a bachelorette. And guys, we're rooting for love this time. How's everybody doing today? I'm a little bit off. I'm just gonna say this, like guys, I don't know if anybody here, you guys probably have maybe heard on the through YouTube or through the radio, through television. I hear that MSNBC is reporting about our dear beloved Jamie Foxx and his condition. And it's really got me very concerned about his health and about his condition. So, is anybody out there that is, hopefully, we're all praying and sending thoughts of light and love in his direction. And that's just what I have to say about that. But other than that, guys, how are you doing today? It was a very hot, smoldering day. And now I find out also, so listen to this. So there's a wildfires going on in Nova Scotia, Canada. You know how I'm always joking about I live in southern Canada? Well, it's true. I just saw this on the news today also that the air alert that we've been getting for air quality here is because of the fires up in Nova Scotia, Canada. And that's true not only here in Michigan, but in states like New York, states like Massachusetts. If you're in the northern part of the lower 48, pardon me, you are also dealing with the air quality issue. So is that crazy or what? Um, just me personally, I think that's a little bizarre. It's just a little bit nutsy. But guys, tell me about your day. What's the weather like where you are? Is it cold? Is it hot? What part of the world are you in? And are you enjoying, if you're in the summertime, are you enjoying this heat? I am enjoying it. I'm not going to complain because here in Michigan, we wait forever for summer. So let's see. Let's go. Okay. Hey, Roro. Come on in. Come on in. Yes. Happy Thursday, everyone. Yes. And by the way, please hit that thumbs up on your way in. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. And we really do appreciate the likes, the comments, you being in the chat, and you being here today. Even if you're at work and you're working and you're listening to the podcast, we appreciate you for being here. And what do you guys think so far about The One? What do you think about this new TV series, The One? I like it so far. I like the format. I think it's a lot more personable than watching so many people like we do every season on Ready to Love. Here we get to see them more as individuals and we really get to follow them through the dating process. I also like that they are given the one on one coaching with two people that are married, Tammy Franklin, and Kirk Franklin. I'm really enjoying that. What about you guys? You guys enjoying the counseling that is going on? Are you enjoying some of the dates? Uh, I noticed that some of the dators and the suitors are getting a little slosh with the alcohol. So I think that is going to be an issue in this upcoming episode, but we shall see. We shall see. Oh my goodness. So, guys, it is about to be on, and I will be going to mute when it comes on. So, just buckle up and we'll wait for this to come on. And this is funny because I'm watching this episode of It's a Different World, and it's so funny because I haven't seen this show in so long. So, it's on, guys. I'm going on mute, and I will be right back for the commercial break. Make sure you got your popcorn, your snacks, and your refreshing beverages. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I got lost in the sauce, guys. Okay, we've been on commercial break for a minute. Yeah, hey there, Jay Wadley. Good to see you. Hey, congratulations on both your sons' graduation. That college graduation. That is so awesome. You did it. You and the wifey, you guys did it. Congratulations. Hey there, crazy homebody girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Anybody else here? Are you guys like are your husbands or a significant others, boyfriends in the background watching that crazy basketball game, the NBA playoffs? Yes, yes, yes. Hello there. Hello, show orchard. Nice to see you. Yes. Yeah. I'm here now. I got a little lost in the sauce there, as I was saying. Yep, it's been a crazy day. But yeah, but what did you guys think? Like, I'm like, okay. So that was Celia. I can't say her name correctly right now. My tongue is twisted, but you know who I'm trying to say, Johnson, the singer, right? And she was telling us this story about how she was telling, the Bachelor and the Bachelorette, Ashley and Brent, the story about how when she finally gave up on dating the conventional way and having this representation when you meet a guy, a guy wanted to meet her. He talked to one of her friends. They set them up on a blind date, and she decided to go in just some old sweats. So I mean, maybe they weren't old sweats, knowing her, but they weren't. She didn't dress up. Long story short, right? And then when they got to the cheesecake factory, she didn't like what she ordered, so she was eating off his plate. And most of the time, I know I'm a person like, please don't eat off my plate. But I like what she was saying, that she was just being herself, and that in being herself, she was getting to see how this gentleman would respond to her, and could he handle her, and could he handle her being herself? Because ultimately, we all have to drop the facade of who this representation person, the representative is, and be ourselves when we really get to know these people. So I thought that was like really, really good advice. And then getting back to is anybody like noticing that it seems sometimes it kind of feels like Ashley has a little bit of a crush on the Bachelor, Brent? Like I keep looking at her, looking at him, and I'm thinking, you're not supposed to be dating him, so don't get all caught up. What do you guys think about that? Because I think that might become an issue when they move over to actually living in the house together. Together, I think that could kind of become a problem, but we're gonna see though. But to her two guys that she had, who did you guys like better? It was Jason and the other guy, the financial planner guy. He seems a little more reserved, a little more quiet. Jason, of course, the police officer, was taking the lead, but I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just me, and I know I'm not supposed to have, you're not supposed to have prejudices, but I'm not feeling it for police officers. I don't think I would want to date a police officer, but maybe it's just me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It has to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. It has to be a great, great feeling. And two great universities, too, at that. So that is so awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah, I knew you were going to watch the game. That's what I was just asking about. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in and showing some love. Make sure you hit that like button. You guys, if you're here and you're under the sound of my voice, whether live or whether on the replay, please, please, please help us in the algorithm by hitting the like button. If you're not subscribed, why not? Why don't you join us and become part of the family? And Jay Wiley, I definitely appreciate you, my brother. Well, it's back on, so I'm going back on mute, guys. Enjoy the game. Oh, Jay Wiley, before you go, who do you pick for the win? For the win of the whole championship ship series, who do you pick? Hey, yeah. What did you think? Yeah, Jason is getting back to crazy homebody girl. Jason is cute, no doubt about it. I think he is cute. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm just not into the blue line thingy. Yeah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Like everybody's got their thing. Like, would you date a bus driver? You know, would you date a bus driver? Would you date a cop? Yeah, I'm not gonna even go into the story that I could tell you about that, but yeah, but he's cute. He is cute. The other guy is cute. And this is a thing I'm kind of having problem with though, with this whole thing with Ashley with these dates. Like all of her dates are in the gym. Like, what happens if you pick a guy and he's this great athletic guy, but he has none of the other qualities that you're looking for? It's like I'm wishing there was like a little bit more diversity in the places that she takes her dates. I really wish, like, can we go to a bookstore? Can we pick a nice park and just go for a walk and actually talk to these guys? Because I'm not really, maybe it's me and maybe it needs to be more visual for the camera, for the TV show, but I'm not feeling all of these exercise dates. And I'm thinking that, like, there's going to be a lot of stuff missing just because you picked the guy that's in the best shape. Like, I love a man to be in shape. Honestly, I really truly do. I've dated professional athletes, and it ain't nothing wrong with some muscles, but you got to be bringing a little bit more than that to the relationship part of it. But I think we're back on. Yeah, we are. Okay, I'm going back on mute, guys. Yeah, I'm having trouble with my mute button. So I was about to type all of this out, crazy homebody girl. But yeah, the dates are getting, this date was kind of boring. And then this is the thing, right? I'm thinking back to when we were in like middle school or something, right? At lunchtime when the guys would do the arm wrestling, or they would even arm wrestle with the girl. Like if you had guns, like if you like when I was a kid, I was very athletic. I was always the one on the monkey bars, could shoot, could play basketball, all of that kind of stuff. And so guys were constantly challenging me. But I just find these dates kind of like the equivalent of arm wrestling. Like, I don't really care which guy has the better guns. And I don't know. I'm just kind of like wondering. Hey, but did you see what the ladies did though with Britt? He took them to the trampoline park and they ran. Like when he said, let's see which one of you can like bounce through these squares and get to me the fastest. They just said, forget the bouncing. And they just literally ran. They just ran and overtook him. I thought that was funny. I'm like, what? What's going on? What's really going on here? We got to get some better dates. I think there's got to be like some more diversity. Like you could have had one or two dates at the gym, but we're now into episode 3. If I see a gym one more time, I'm going to begin to think it's a conspiracy. What do you guys think? Is it just me? Oh, here we go. It's back on. I'm going back on mute, guys. Hang in there with me. Wow, that was pretty good. That's interesting that Brent doesn't have a clear leader in his date, and the two ladies that he's looking at, Tiffany and the radio personality Jazzy, who's a little more outgoing, but Tiffany's right there, I guess, almost neck and neck with her too, though, because she's showing that she communicates well and that she's definitely interested in Brent. Now, Tiffany is the one that says she has a 18-year-old son. And when he asked her was she interested in having more kids, she said that she was, as well as the other lady, Jazzy. They're both 37, and she doesn't have any children, but she is wanting to have children uh, when married. So I think that's very interesting. And then um, once again, Ashley caught Brent coming into the mansion, coming into the house, and had him to sit down and tell her about his dates and who, what happened and who he was most interested in. He says he doesn't have a clear winner. That this next segment, when they come back for the second half of the dates, that he would have a clear idea as to who is the woman for him. I mean, what kind of questions, you guys, if you're going on a date, your first date, what kind of questions would you be asking to find out if a guy really was for you? Um, you know, or if a lady, if you gentlemen are here, what kind of dates would you ask? I think it's about to come back on, looks like. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm going back on mute, guys. Be sure you're chatting with me too, okay? And you hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead. Why not? Go ahead and subscribe. Ooh, wee! Some people just can't handle their liquor. Oh my goodness. These shows will get you every time if you come on a reality show. Please, please, please remember not to drink too heavily. What was Jason doing? I mean, like, you already got a strike against you as a police officer. And I'm sorry if you're out there listening, you got to know that if you're a police officer and you aren't already married, it's going to be a struggle. But yes, okay, so he's a police officer and he likes to drink a lot. So it's kind of falling into a little bit of that stereotypical, like the blue line situation. But like he's drinking too much. You got your girl Tiffany. She's over there like she forgot who she's there for. She's supposed to be there for Brent, but she talking to the two other guys. What's that all about? Like, girl, pick a guy. Like, okay, just pick a guy and stick with the one guy and see it all the way through. And then, later on at the reunion, if it don't work out, you can always hit the other guys up for their phone numbers then or whatever. But I'm thinking you just really doing too much. And I don't know. I don't know. Like, and why was Jason? Jason was very late. I guess he stopped by to get some flowers to try to keep up with the other guy, Marcus. But like, dude, you're supposed to plan those things out. You knew you had to be there at the house at a certain time. Then you should have left an extra half an hour or whatever early to get those flowers and still be there in a timely fashion. I'm not feeling that being late. That's just never really a good look. That shows that you're not really trying hard enough. Crazy homebody girl, what do you think? Would you like it if your date was like very, very late because he stopped to get flowers, or is it the thought that counts? The fact that he went to get the flowers? I'm kind of like Ashley too. I'm not a big flower girl. Like, okay, it's back on. But tell me what you guys think though. Are you big into flowers? Okay, I'm going on mute for a second. Woo, child, that was a lot. That was a lot. I mean, people getting just liquored up. Mm-mm. You can tell a lot about a person that can't hold a liquor, don't know when to say when. I don't like no drunk man. You how you gonna protect him and take care of me and you drunk and you drunk off your rocker? And why is he flirting with all the women in there instead of Ashley? So that lets you know he's not there for her. He doesn't even know how to focus his attention. He got a short attention span. Do he have ADHD? Now I got ADHD, but I would never even do that. That's ridiculous. Like, really? That is so ridiculous. What do you guys think? What did you think? Yeah, wait a minute. Let me see what crazy homebody girl is saying. If if I'm Ashley, I want my money back. Yeah, the money back, all of it. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like I told you the cop guy was gonna be a problem. I knew that. But he really let what did you think about when he was telling us he was a hot boy? I was like, that sounded a little effeminate. What is you talking about, hot boy? Well, really what he was saying was he was an F boy is more like it. I was like, wow, you cheated on a whole wife. You asked someone to marry you, to spend their entire life with you, and then you decided to cheat on them to do what? To be with somebody to just ruin your whole entire marriage. And you talking about you was a hot boy and that you like to go to Vegas and you like to ride around in Rolls Royce and things like that. Like that really impresses you and turns you on. Like, mm, very shallow. Very shallow. That's the police officer guy. And then the other guy, like he was talking, Marcus was talking, and like his whole thing was he said you're supposed to live for the other person. Like they're supposed to be your whole world, and whatever makes them happy is all you're supposed to be focused on. Are you kidding me? Like, dude, like no. That's not it. Like, yeah, you want to make your partner happy. I absolutely agree with that. Like, yeah, sounded like an F boy. Yep. Like, yeah, you want to make your partner happy, but like in the meantime, you got a career. What if you guys have children? You still supposed to just be focused on your partner and forget about the kids? Like, there's a whole lot of things as an adult that we have to be focused on. Work, sometimes school, all of these things you have to be focused on. I'm going to be focused on God. And if like God is not the center of our relationship and you're not a believer, then that's the first problem we're going to have. It's probably not you're not going to be the person for me, first of all. But no, I don't ever think that the your significant other is supposed to be that central to your life where you can't think about anything else. You can't even think about your own needs. What if I need to go to the doctor? I got to wait and make sure everything's taken care of with you before I can go see the doctor. I don't know. He didn't make any sense to me. Just didn't make any sense. And then this is the same guy, right? Marcus, the financial manager. This is the same guy that says that his woman had to give him an ultimatum and then he dropped her because he wasn't ready to be married. But he's got some F boy tendencies too, because like, how did you get into a whole relationship and not know what you wanted to do in the relationship? Okay, it's back on. I can't with Philo. We go to commercial break. We come back from a commercial break. They just don't give me no kind of warning. What's going on here? And why he gonna talk about my boy Keith Washington? That's my homeboy. That's one of the first men to ever sing to me, guys. Like before he was famous, I was about 16. I was at this party with the Shari Vari here in Detroit. Me and my girlfriend. I don't know how we end up over to his house late at night, but at least my girlfriend was with me, and he started singing, and I was like, oh OMG, this guy is just, he gonna be big. He's gonna be big, big, right? And sure enough, I looked up a few years later, and Keith Washington is singing like, and he's so handsome and he's so charming in person. He's just a sweetheart. But yeah, the light skinned guys. What do you mean like light skinned guys can't fight? I don't know if that's true. Is that true, guys? That light skinned men cannot fight? What are you trying to say? They the pretty boys? Yeah, Marcus, yeah. He's for the streets too. Like he just really got me when he said that he didn't know like the woman wanted to be married and she gave him an ultimatum. But like my thing is going into it, if we're dating and I'm dating for, marriage, I'm marriage minded, I'm gonna let you know that early on. And it's not about an ultimatum, but if you're not moving in ways that shows me that you are looking and you're not talking about marriage, you're not talking about a future with me, we don't need to keep dating. We don't need to keep dating 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Like, what we not gonna do is be 10 years a boyfriend and girlfriend. We not gonna be 10 years engaged. We're not playing none of those games. And if you can find a woman that's wanting to take that road of 10 years of dating, 10 years of being engaged, and promise rings and all this kind of carrying on, knock yourself out. I'm not the one. Like women that have good sense, we don't do that. We don't do that. Okay, it's back on, guys. I think for real, I think this ain't Philo playing with me again. Wow, 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 wow. I love the way Kirk and his wife Tammy, I love the way they get to the bottom of this. They came in and the couples, the I don't know, the men and the women that were supposed to be there for the bachelor and the bachelorette, they were actually flirting and talking with one another. The guy, Jason, the cop, he's going to be the super leader, right? Because he's a cop. He's going to do the blessing over the food, the grace. And he's not even the man of the house. Like, dude, who comes into somebody else's crib and takes over doing grace? Unless you're asked, you will just allow Brent to bless the food, or he would say who he wants to bless the food. But he was about to do grace when Jason just took over everything. Like, are you serious, dude? Like, for real? And the ladies, yeah, I figured that Tiffany, she was going home, but it turns out that Jazzy was the only one listening to Brent and really paid attention to what he was saying. And this is so funny because a male friend of mine was saying the other day, he was just saying that, like, we as women, we want our expectation and our desires for men to listen to us, but how often do we actually listen to the men in our lives? And I said, wow, you know what, you make a fair point, you make a good point, you make a valid point. So yeah, guys, tell me if you ever really have problems listening to your man or listening to the guy that you're seeing. What do you think? Oh yeah, crazy homegirl, what's going on? Yeah, Tiffany needed to go. She was flirty with old dude. Like, I hope they got each other's number so they can just, she cool with dating a cop. Knock yourself out, girl. But I could tell you stories, but I won't even bother. But yeah, like I don't know, like that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all, the two of them. But you know what they say, my co-host, we always say, he always teases me and says that I say that there's pee in the dating pool. I don't know, pee and poop probably, because it's not looking good. But we're gonna see. I guess they get a whole new next week. We get whole new contestants. Excuse me, my voice is scratchy, but we get whole new contestants, males and females, that are coming in to date Brent and to date Ashley, and we'll see then. Hey, you know what? And crazy homegirl, I hope you'll be here next week, because hopefully, we will not get another gym date with my girl Ashley. Like, Ashley, please just take them out for a walk. Can we just walk? Or you know what? Maybe some bicycles or something like that. Maybe bicycles, and then head to a park and have a picnic where you guys can sit down and everybody's not huffing and puffing. When you get there, you can take a breath and they can film and you guys can talk and you can really find out some more stuff about these guys. But thanks, guys, for hanging in. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Every week you've been showing up, and this is getting more interesting. I cannot wait till they get to the house. But I think next week we're going to have a better crop of people. Guys, I'll be back here with my crew. My ladies will be back here on Sunday. If you guys watch Married at First Sight, we'll be back here at Sunday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I've got there's something on tap for Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday is our Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'll be doing that with the lady from across the pond, Miss Iffy, at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our time. If you're over in the UK, that's 8 p.m. You guys know for you. And then I'm working on a panel. We're gonna do something about dating. I think that's going to be Tuesday night, but I'll have to get back with you guys, and it'll be up. It'll be up on. I'll put it up on the community tab in a day or two. So, like, today's Thursday, I'll have it up by Saturday. The topic and what we're going to be talking about, because we're definitely in need of talking about this dating pool that's out here. And if you have any ideas, drop in. On my community wall and just tell me. In fact, I'll go put a post up now. Tell me what you guys would like for us to talk about. If you're out there dating, or if you're getting back into it, maybe you went through a divorce. A good friend of mine just recently went through a divorce, back in the dating scene. So there's a lot of different scenarios that we ladies go through, and men. And let us know what you would like for us to talk about between the genders, because we're working on that topic, and we'll have it up public, the thumbnail, by Saturday, and we'll be talking about it Tuesday night, probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys then. You guys have a great night, and love you guys. Talk to you soon. I'm going to shimmy and shake on out of here with this little theme song.